I was so desperate for quick money that I ignored my daddy's warning. And I was conned badly. This is how this story changed my life for good. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Better You. My name is Monica Nantongo. Yeah, if you're new here, welcome. And if at all you've been here, welcome back. So today I'm going to tell you a story of how I got conned. Guys, nafelewa. I'm fed up. I was conned. Yeah. So, anyways, I remember in 2017, I had just finished my Form 6. You know, I wanted to go to the university, but by then my dad did not have money. So, there was this person who called me and was like, "Hi, Monica," it was a new number. "Hi, Monica, how are you?" I was like, "Okay, I'm okay. Who is this, please?" He told me, "I'm Andrew." I was like, "Andrew? Which Andrew?" Guys, the only Andrew that I had in mind by then was someone that I met on Facebook, I think a year or two back. So, when this person told me he's Andrew, I completed the names. I was like, for example, when you say Monica Nantongo. So I was like, yeah, it's me. I was like, oh, hi Andrew, how are you? How have you been? Was like, I've been good. You guys, I could not even differentiate the voices because to me the voices were the same. I don't know. We used not to talk every day. It could be once in a while like that. So this person gave me a deal. Guys, I used to love deals because you get money. Anyway, this guy told me that there is this deal, we have a boss here. He's looking for suppliers to supply him preservatives, but I want you to act as the supplier in that you can bring in those preservatives, but the money is going to be more more than, like, you're going to make the money higher in that when he calls you, you tell him a higher amount of money. I was like, okay. And then he told me, but I was like, no, I can't do that. He said, no, you see, for example, if at all one packet of preservative is going to be $200, you will say it's 250, and then that $50 we will share. Guys, I looked into it and was okay. So this person told me they will need 70 packs of preservatives. I was like, okay. So they told me, but they will need some amount of money. It was 1.2 M. I was like, where am I going to get that money? They told me, no, don't worry. Here I'm going to talk to our secretary, and that person, she's going to send the money. Yeah, and then for you, we just want you to be talking with the boss. I was like, okay. You guys, the boss used to call me. Scammers, you guys, you will never see heaven. You guys, you will not see heaven. Unless you ask God for forgiveness and you change your ways. But you people, you were so bad. You are so bad. Anyway, guys, I was like, okay. So I was like, so 70 packets of preservatives, and so they told me that you are in industrial areas, that I have to go to industrial area. Namave, is that it? I don't even wear Namave's first, guys. Yeah, I'm Ugandan. Don't judge me. You guys, we listen and we don't judge. Don't judge me. Why are you judging me? Do you know the whole of Uganda? Don't judge me. So they told me that, okay, but you see, now you're going to send us some money for airtime because our airtime is done. Guys, I had my 5K. Gasibasindikira ka 5K kange mbaguliramu airtime, you guys. And I had saved that money, guys. So I sent them the money, and then afterwards they told me that they need 100K for I don't know, it was for what, I don't even remember. I was like 100K. Where am I going to get that money? I don't have that kind of money, guys. You guys, I had never, like, in my own hands, I had never touched 100K of mine. No. So I was like, okay, I'm going to borrow from my neighbors, guys. I went to the shop. I borrowed from some hoteli, yeah, in my area. I borrowed from a neighbor. They all gave me money, and then it summed up to 100K. I sent the money. And then they told me that I need to come, that I need to meet with the boss at Serena Hotel. But the person who is going to bring me a sample of the preservatives, he will come and he will meet me in Imperial. I used to stay in Lusanja. So I was like, okay, fine, guys. As I was going to Serena, I was like, no, wait, let me first stop here in Imperial. I don't know kati amafuta baba gayita batyago, but they used to call that petrol station Kobil. So I sat there at Kobil. I was like, let me not first go to town because these people, they can even be following me. But before that, guys, let's rewind. I remember during lunchtime, my dad had come back home and he had me serious on the calls. Like, he was so serious. My dad told me, naye gwe bajja kufera. Guys, me I told my dad, gwe daddy oli fala, gwe bino tobimanyi, okitegeera. But was he really fala? You guys, it was good speaking. Naye nze nga Monica nali mu calculation ezitakola sensi. Nze nga namaze dde okubala nti bwenfuna ezo ssente nga ne dola simanyi evaamu ssente mmeka ez'Uganda, naye nze nga manyi genda ku campus nga neevuga, ngenda kwesasulira ssente za school fees, like tuition, ngenda bannange, you people, nga plan yange already ewedde. But I didn't know that my plan was being unplanned by these people. Anyway, I sat there at Impelere petrol station, so I waited. It was coming tonight. These people were nowhere to be seen. I started calling that, now you guys, give me back my money. I do not want to go anywhere again. I do not want anything. Just give me back my money. These guys were like, if at all you want the refund, you have to send, I had to send 15K in that they can refund the money, guys. I was like, I called my mother. Hi, mom. Can you please send me some 15K? It is like this and this. My mom told me, Monica, I don't have money. I was like, okay. You guys, I made calls. And then I told these people, okay, it's fine. On that 100,000, you cut the 15K and you send me the balance. The kids were like, no, the money cannot come. It doesn't work like that. You have to first send that money in that they can cut that money and then you get the refund. You guys, if I told you're so gullible and you want easy things and and you're so desperate, like your mind, your brain shuts down. It shuts down the logic. And then it just leaves you stop looking at what is happening right now. You stop seeing all the red flags and you only focus on the end goal. Anyway, it was all clear, but I was not seeing it. So I sat down there. People were seeing me that I was anxious, I was stressed. Like they saw my body language. So they was like, hey young girl, what's wrong? Are you okay? I told them it's like this and this. They told me, ha! They have conned you. I was like, no, they have not. But you guys, in the end, I had been conned. But again, I wasn't hearing because I was still so desperate to get the money for the people that I borrowed from. So I went back home. I was Guys, it was my first time to be depressed and to be heartbroken. I went back home. It was also my first time to lose sleep. You guys, may I love sleeping. I'm good at sleeping. God help me, but I'm good at sleeping. So you guys, I reached home. I couldn't sleep. I was even afraid of, like, ashamed of seeing my neighbor, like the people that I borrowed money from. I didn't want to look them into their eyes. Like, I didn't want them to see me. Guys, I stopped going to the shop. I could only send the neighbor's child because the neighbor understood the situation. So she was like, Monica, it's fine. When you get the money, you'll pay me. But you people, what could I say to the other guys? So I could send the girl to go and bring and buy me bread. Guys, I don't know. I ate bread and water for how many days? I don't even know. Ask me where my dad was. Guys, that's another thing. But anyway, I ate bread and water for days. I could eat two toasts in the morning and then in the evening and then there in the afternoon, like that. That was my life. I couldn't go to the shop. I was so ashamed of myself. But anyway, guys, in all this, I was still not listening. I went to my former boss, and I asked her if I thought she could lend me. Thank God she said no. And then I called my friend, I told her. She was like, Monica, no, don't send those people more money, leave them. And then one day they were calling me again, like, now when are you going to send the money that your money is refunded? Guys, I was like, I do not have the money. They told me, no, you can, this thing is serious. You can even speak to the boss. You guys, those people, they are good at changing languages. Like the accents. They changed the accent into an Indian accent. Yet they told me that this person was Germany. Like a Germany person, why is he speaking like an Indian? And for me, by then, I didn't even know how to separate those two. Guys, my neighbor had, she told me, give me the telephone. She gave them hot. Omwana mugamba ki omwana mulidde sente ze era mukyamukubira. What do you want from her? Leave her alone. Sente ze mulidde tezibamala. Omwana mwesonyiwe. But you guys, me, I was heartbroken already. Sente z'abandi ngenda zijjawa. Kyokka ne nafuna omulimu, when I got a job and I started working, I started to collect the people's money. And people also came and stole that money. You guys, I suffered. Ever since then, me, no one can come and tell me quick money. No. And also like those things of easy money is no, I do not want. I don't want. I want my peace, and that's it. I want my peace. I do not want to be in debt. I do not want to be hiding from people. And more so, I do not want to be hiding from my God, because I know what I was going to do. If okay, let's take an example. If at all this thing worked out, guys, it was still lying. And the good book tells us Satan is the father of lies. So I was going to become his child. Oh, thank you, Lord. Actually, my father telling me that I was going to be conned, it was God protecting me. But because of my disobedience, because of my hunger, my thirst for quick money, for easy money, I didn't want to listen to all that. Just like what we see in our generation right now. We want easy money so fast that we do not think about the consequences. Whether how, I have to get that money. But are you ready for the consequences? Are you really ready? So guys, let's be careful. Our adversary, the enemy, is roaring like a lion, looking for who to devour. When you are desperate, you cannot think. So if at all you're thinking about your next action, but you're so desperate, if at all you're thinking about to do something, but you want to rush into it, please, first take your time. Otherwise, when you rush in, you will rush out, but you rush out wounded. I rushed out with a broken heart, with shame, because everyone got to know that I was conned. Guys, me people used to see me on the village and they were like, ah, that girl, she's wise, eh? You know? But the day was conned. I think I think their perspective somehow changed. But regardless, we move. Now here I am. Is there money? It's a trap. Hey, don't fall for it. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. Please share, subscribe, follow, comment. Thank you. Bye bye.